'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night, and when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night, this summer night, this summer night.
Good morning. So I'm talking quite quietly, it's quite early. I don't know how thin these walls are, so I hope you can hear me. As I mentioned last night, after I signed off from the vlog, I just went down to the Urban Pantry at the Aventura Hotel. Planned to have something light to eat. The salmon dinner sounded really nice. I love salmon. And it comes with choice of two, well, the chef's choice of two sides, which were potato wedges and like a peppers and onions mix. It was very nice. It was massive. It wasn't the little light bite I thought it was going to end up. But after that I just kind of settled in, managed to stay awake until 9 o'clock. Exhausted me. My plan for today is I've bought the 30-day photo package, just because it's actually cheaper than buying 2 3-day packages, even though I don't need 30 days. So I need to take that pass with me today to activate it in the parks. I'd put it on my bed to one side, and I was going through some paperwork that I don't need anymore, ripping it up, just to make sure none of my details were kind of visible. Guess what I've also shredded? My photo pass ticket. Obviously I have the email confirmation, I just printed it out just in case. I hope an email, presenting it by email will still work. I assume it will, not that many people have printers anymore, so hopefully that'll be fine. But that just kind of showed the state of my exhaustion. Unfortunately I've not done too well with jet lag this morning. I woke up at 6:45 UK time, which is the normal time I wake up every day. My body is just in that habit. I did manage to force myself to go back to sleep for a few hours, but woke up 4 o'clock US time, which is 9 o'clock UK time, which isn't too bad. So I've had about 7 hours sleep. I am tired, but I am planning a relatively chilled day today. I'm going to go to the parks first thing, do the early admission and spend the morning in the parks. Then I'm planning shortly after lunch to come back to the hotel, maybe go to the pool. I need to do an Uber Eats grocery order, just to get a few bits and pieces into the room that I need. But yeah, other than that, just have a chilled first day, take it a little bit easy. I am still tracking that potential tropical storm. It's up to a 60% chance that it's going to develop, but it looks like it's going to be relatively weak, hopefully. But they are predicting that Sunday, Monday will get a lot of rain, so I might have to keep an eye on that and just maybe be a bit more flexible with my plans to maybe shuffle things around if I need to. Let me just show you the view out of my window. So the time is now 7:15, so the sun is just starting to come up, but you can still see the lights on. Yeah, so as I said, it's 7:15 now. I don't quite know what time to try and go down and get to the parks. Early admission in Islands of Adventure is from 8. I think the buses possibly start running from 7. So I might go down early and then I'm just in city walking out and about. Or I might actually walk over to Sapphire Falls and get the boat across. I might do that, because that'll be quite a nice way to start the morning and it'll get me through security. So hopefully I will see you when I am out at the parks. Oh, just to add, my plan for going in today is to go to Islands of Adventure for early admission, try and get on Hagrid's first thing. So I will be rushing straight through to Hagrid, so you're probably not going to see much of that, because I'm not going to stop to kind of get out and film, but you might see a little bit after I've come off Hagrid's. So that might be the next time you see me.
stay long. Once again, please remain seated, even if only to secure the boat. We'll get you nice and clear.
Okay, it is a hot one. There is a heat advisory out for today. It's kind of the heat combined with the humidity, and yeah, you can feel it. So I've certainly made the most of early admission. They let us into Islands of Adventure for 10 to 8. By 8:15 I was off Hagrid's, and I somehow managed to get front row. It was amazing. I love Hagrid's. I came off, Forbidden Journey was closed at that point, so I went and did Flight of the Hippogriff, and that was 5 minutes, and then as I came off, Forbidden Journey was back open. So it's now 5 to 9, and I've done the 3 Harry Potter rides in Islands of Adventure. I can't believe how quiet it is compared to my 2022 trip. It's absolutely insane. I've got so much done. I did arrive for early admission at 7:15, which I think I did last time, and last time it was still like it was heaving with people already queuing, and I was like one of the first few people at the turnstiles when I arrived, so that's a pretty good time to get there, and obviously showed how good it was with how fast I got on and off Hagrid's. So my plan is now to head towards the front of Islands of Adventure. If I can buy a refill cup on the way, that would be great, because I am really thirsty and stupidly didn't bring my bottle of water with me. I want to get a Cinnabon because I am also hungry, and then I kind of want to activate my photo pass. Hopefully they'll accept it from my phone, and then head over to Universal and spend the rest of the morning just doing some of the gentler Universal rides. I think I'll leave the rest of Islands Adventure for tomorrow. Currently my view of Hogwarts. It's really quiet. Not a cloud in the sky at the moment. Just beautiful. Okay, now I know why so many people rave about Cinnabon. This is warm and delicious. I haven't yet activated my photo pass, but I have managed to get a refillable cup. Kind of sadly, my refillable cup is Olympics themed. I think I would have preferred the classic Universal, but oh well, it makes it easier to throw it away at the end of my Universal snow. Hopefully you can hear me over this music. So I come over to Universal, went on Jimmy Fallon, which was a 10-minute wait, and then just did single rider on The Mummy, which took about 10 minutes as well. So just currently sat outside the ride. I missed this last time. It was closed when I was here in 2022, and I'm so glad it's back. I really love this ride. Okay, so it's quite a lot later now. As you may have noticed, there wasn't too much footage from today. I can't even remember what the last thing I filmed was. I think it was possibly the street dance party. So after that I went on Transformers. I had a quick look at the wait times on some of the others, and they were quite long, and quite honestly the heat was really getting to me. As I'd said, there was a heat advisory out. It was the combination of the heat and the humidity. It wasn't actually that hot in and of itself, it was mainly the humidity, and I was starting to feel a little bit ill on it, so I decided to just get something to eat before I left. So I went to the Minion Cafe, which was brilliant. I took a few clips while I was in there. I couldn't get too many because obviously there were people around eating. I wasn't about to disturb their food. But obviously I'll insert what I have probably while I've been talking. I had the steak ray cheese sandwich or something like that, basically a steak and cheese sandwich, and I added on the Minion tots for an extra $1. It was really delicious. Just, yeah, too much for me at that point in time. As I said, I was feeling not the best anyway. The food did help a little bit. But after that, I just decided to call it quits for the day. I was pushing myself too hard and I was too hot. So I stopped at Voodoo Donuts on the way back. Picked up a couple of apple fritters, which were my favourite from last time. Didn't quite realise how big they are. They definitely were not this big at the last time I had them, otherwise I probably would have only got one. But look at the size of these. So I've actually already nibbled on that top one there. But it's like the size of my hand. I can't really do much while also holding the camera. But absolutely massive, but delicious. So they're kind of in my room to nibble on whenever I fancy a snack while I'm in my room. Once I got back, I went down to the pool for a bit, which was lovely. It was really quite quiet and the pool's quite large. So I swam and just chilled in the pool. Probably, well, I got out as well and then read for a bit on the pool side. Probably spent a good hour and a half there. Yeah, really lovely. Came back. My room was in the middle of being cleaned when I came back, which wasn't the best because obviously I was wanting to get in the shower. But the cleaner was absolutely lovely. So yeah, I've just sort of chilled. I watched Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, which was on the telly. I'm just chilling. I have yet to order my Uber Eats groceries, so I'll probably vlog that a little bit when they arrive just to show you what I've got. But other than that, my only plans for tonight are obviously to do that order and to get something to eat. Again, I'm just going to go down to Urban Pantry again. So I'll see you in a little bit. Oh, and a couple of things I forgot to mention just now. When I went to activate my photo card, the email on my phone was absolutely fine. They didn't actually scan the barcode that came with it. I think they just input the number. So that was useful to know. So I've activated my photo pass. I don't know whether I'd mentioned, but there's a 3-day photo pass available. I went for the 30-day because it was actually cheaper to get a 30-day pass than 2 3-day passes. I think it was about I think it was like $130 odd, which is expensive, but it gives you all the photos from like any ride that has a ride photo, and photographers around the park. So last time I was here I didn't actually see that many photographers around the park, so I was a bit disappointed for the money. But this time there's loads of them around. So I've already had photos taken with the Universal Ball, and in front of the Adventure Begins sign. A bit like Disney photographers, they ask you to do certain poses and things. So I'll probably have inserted while I was talking various pictures there just to show you that some of the odd poses they had me do. Today I think I only got my mummy ride picture. That's because the other rides that I did that do have photos were the ones I did in early admission, so I hadn't activated my photo pass at that point because I wanted to make the most of the time. But dead impressed actually by how many rides I managed to do before. I mean, I left at about 12 o'clock, so I'd done obviously the 3 Harry Potter rides, Jimmy Fallon, the Mummy, and Transformers. So did I do 6 rides today? Unless I can think of any others I did. I think I did 6 rides, which isn't too bad for like 4 hours in the park. Well, less than 4 hours. I was back in the hotel by 12 o'clock. So yeah, not too shabby. Whoa. So I'm just sat watching this storm, literally from my bed. That was incredible. Okay, so almost an hour later, this storm is still going on. I have just noticed on my phone that there is actually a flood warning and a warning about this storm that's been put on the weather app. So yeah, there's been some really loud booms of lightning that have actually like been quite scary. That fork of lightning I caught on film earlier was actually one of the smaller ones in the end. So yeah, it's actually lightening up a little bit now, but it's been pretty miserable for the last hour or so. Okay, so the storm has finally cleared, it looks like, although there are some posts on Facebook that seem to suggest there's been flooding in some areas, possibly at Universal. Hopefully it's nothing too severe and the parks will be fine for the morning. So my small Target haul from Uber Eats has arrived. So I've just got some cran apple juice because I absolutely love this, and it's always nice to have something to drink in the room that's not like a fizzy drink from the refillable mugs. The soft Monty Oak, I don't know if that's how you pronounce them, the Pepperidge Farm chocolate chip cookies because I, again, love those. Some mints, icebreaker mints, if it will focus. Possibly not. There we go. In wintergreen, just because I tend to like to have some mints. Sometimes might be a bit big to put in my park bag though, but we'll see. Some Dial white tea hand soap. I really hate bar soap, and that's what they tend to provide at all the hotels. So just bought a cheap hand soap that I can throw away once I'm going home. And the same with the Suave body wash in Sweet Pea and Violet. I bought this last time I was here. It was just so I didn't have an extra bottle to bring out with me. So that's probably going to be it for today. All I'm doing now is going back downstairs to get something to eat and then staying in for the night. I do seem to have caught the sun a little bit. You can see it when I move my strap there. And ironically it looks like I had one strap that was falling down, and I've got one sort of strap mark that comes across here. It's not painful. It's maybe a tiny bit warm. So I just put some aloe vera on just in case. But yeah, that's probably hazards of going in the pool and then sunbathing for a little bit afterwards. So I'll put extra high, I'll put on factor 50 tomorrow. So the plan, hopefully, is to be at the parks all day tomorrow. I'll just have to see how I do in the heat. I'm hoping that, worst case scenario, if I start in the middle of the day to flag, if I do some of the shows in the AC, hopefully that will keep me going. And I'm hoping that because of this massive storm we've just had tonight, we'll have cleared some of the humidity in the air and it might be a little bit cooler tomorrow. But we'll see. So I will catch you tomorrow. I'm sorry there's not a lot of footage in this one. Universal is always a tricky one because they don't allow you to film on the rides. And I wasn't really up to filming too much in between today. But hopefully I'll be a little bit better with it tomorrow. So I will see you then. Bye.